Is this the same as what you emailed?
Yeah.
Do you want to get that chair now?
Oh,
I printed it, so if you need to.
not working?
Switch?
You want this one?
No, I'll take Harold's.
Poor Harold, no.
Harold can help me get it. Yes.
He's got a little,
Not gonna make a difference.
It is 6 o'clock now.
Okay, Eric, you want to just
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
open the floor to public comment?
I do have a public comment. I contacted the bank for the treasuries. And I think, I'd like to work with Tiffany on this. I think we should do a cash flow thing and seriously consider putting money in there this year.
Okay.
The rates are high.
you got careful with chairs.
They're not that high. Um,
They're my age, every type.
But they're in the 4% range. So we could possibly earn over the course of the year, and for doing a little bit of phone calls, about $40,000.
Let's do it.
So I'll talk to Tiffany, we'll get it together and then present it to you. You're gonna have to make the phone calls.
Okay.
All right. That's
Anyone
all.
else?
Yeah, I might as well run it, yeah. And I was talking with some people, is the town gonna do anything about a resolution for the new law that your governor passed on fire?
Wait, our governor, you live here, right?
I get my mail here.
Okay.
In reference to the 10% reduction in taxes.
I'm not familiar with it, so.
Andy
Okay,
will
there's-
be into it because what's being published on the news isn't all of it, so he was gonna look at the specifics and everything and get back to us.
That's for
about-
volunteers getting 10% off on their deduction on the tax. I did hear about it, but I don't know how it applies.
Well, the town, in order to get, I guess each taxing agency has to pass a resolution. So if the town passes a resolution, you give 10% of the town taxes. If the school district passes it, you get 10% off the school district. If the county passes.
Well, how many fire department people, I don't want to lose revenue.
Yeah, and it also said, if you read the total law, it also says the town won't lose any money on it. So obviously, somebody else is gonna make up the difference.
Well, then I'm in favor of it.
No, you're not, because you volunteer on West Sand Lake, and you live in Poston.
It changed my life at all.
Is the state instituting it, or is this just something they pass for everybody else to do?
It's been passed.
No, I know, but is the state giving you, will the state give tax breaks, or is it just the county?
No, what they did, because they protected themselves,
Right.
they raised, the credit on your income tax from 200 to, I believe, 500. I'm not totally, I think it's when, if you put in for it, you could get a $200 credit on your income tax, New York State tax. I think it went up to 500. That's how the state protected themselves from the 10% reduction in taxes.
Well, I'll have more information when Andy looks at it and see what ins and outs. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll do whatever we need to do.
Okay.
I have executive session here. I don't need one unless somebody has something that they'd like to talk about as far as personnel before we move on with the meeting.
I want to talk about planning and zoning.
But we can do that afterwards. We don't have to do it.
We don't have
Okay,
to have a
we'll have an
regular-
executive session at the end to talk about some
Yep.
concerns, but has nothing to do with the organizational meeting. I'd like to do it the way we've done it in the past. Everybody, I'll take the first, whomever is going on, you take the first line, I'll take the second, you take the third, and we'll just go right around.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll get back around to Harold. Go ahead and start with the first one.
Appoint Andy Gilchrist as town attorney at an annual amount of $30,600 to be paid monthly for normal and usual affairs in the term to expire 12/31/2023.
Do we have to make these in the form of?
No, we have a
So
resolution at
at
the
the
end.
end, we can make a.
If you have
we can make
one
motion for
resolution
one-
for all of it.
And it's not, it doesn't have to be a resolution, it can just be a motion with an oral vote for 1 through
We have it at the very end.
39 or whatever.
So we'll just read right through and then we'll,
Why don't you have number 2 will also?
Okay, accept the annual salary of the town supervisor, Buchanan, at $16,320 to be paid monthly.
recognize supervisor appointment of June Butler to deputy supervisor, set the annual salary for the paid position of $2,040 to be paid monthly, term to expire 12/31/23.
Recognize the annual salary for the 4 council members, salary of $4,202.40 to be paid monthly for June Butler, David Haas, Harold Van Slyke, and Eric Baldwin.
I would like to make a comment on this. I would like to donate my salary back to the town like I've been doing for years.
Make you know that? Okay.
Appoint all town board members and town supervisor to the audit committee.
Harold, you're up next.
Designate the following town board committee assignments.
You don't have to read them all.
Okay. Well, I will if you want.
No, we don't have to.
Okay.
Are there any changes to them?
Yes, that first one, I would be the liaison again.
Yeah, if anybody wants to be, you can join anyone you want.
June now twice.
Is that okay with you, Jim?
So
Yeah,
the
that's
first
fine.
one is you.
So add Harold to the zoning board, or planning board, or zoning?
Zoning.
Zoning, okay. What about planning board?
I go to that anyway.
I usually did planning, we did zoning, and then if one of us had a switch, we called each other.
Okay.
So June,
So June, do you want to be off zoning or?
You can leave me.
We both go most of the time.
planning is just June?
You want me to read them? Read them.
No, you don't have to.
Designate the second Thursday of each month at 7 PM as town board meeting night, immediately following the audit committee meeting on any public town board hearing schedule. Workshop and special meetings will be held the fourth Thursday of the month at 7 PM as needed or otherwise scheduled.
That is a change from last year. Okay. Recognize the supervisor appointment of Tiffany Bucher as secretary to the town supervisor, hourly rate to be paid for the position at $24.99 per hour for 35 hours per week, to be paid bi-weekly, term to expire 12/31/23.
Set the annual salary of the town clerk, tax collector Susan Horton, an annual salary of $45,473.14 to be paid bi-weekly.
Just for clarification, Sue, should be Sue Horton, not Susan?
Susan?
I just checking. Appoint Susan Horton, Registrar of Vital Statistics, at an annual salary of $2,871.66. Term to expire 12/31/23.
Recognize the town clerk's appointment of Lindsay Goyer as deputy of the town clerk and deputy tax collector with the salary of $18.87 per hour, up to 20 hours per week, and as deputy registrar of the vital statistics at no salary. Term to expire 12/31/23, for the said combined positions to be paid bi-weekly.
Set the annual salary of town justices Thomas F. Slavin and Gregory T. Cornell at $9,254.79 each to be paid monthly.
Appoint Felicia Dickerson, clerk to the town justice, at an hourly rate of $21.92 for a maximum of 10 hours per week, to be paid bi-weekly, term to expire 12/31/23.
Recognize Betsy Pino as assessor at an annual salary set at $22,440 to be paid bi-weekly, term to expire 9/30/2025.
Appoint Michelle Waite, clerk to the assessor, an hourly rate of $21.01 for a maximum of 20 hours per week. Term to expire 12/31/23 to be paid bi-weekly.
I have a question on 14. Is there no hours, total number of hours?
No, that's
Appoint Michelle Waite, clerk to the assessor at an hourly rate of $21.01 for a maximum of 20 hours per
Was
week.
that twice? Okay, so she's getting 4202.
Term to expire. That was better. Okay, I'll go on. Recognize the following members of the Board of Assessment Review for which existing terms as set forth below. Phil Rock, term to expire 9/30/2025. William Werber, term to expire 20/30/2026. Pat Gerwa, term to expire 9/30/2023. The salary is to be paid by voucher at $102 per member per year.
Recognize David Goyer as superintendent of highway at an annual salary of $65,877.09 to be paid weekly. Also entitled to the same benefits as described in the current highway employment agreement. Monthly reports to be submitted. I just want to make sure too that we understand that part, that he still is a highway employee for the health insurance. Even though he's paid out of general fund for the salary, his benefits are going to come through the highway contract.
As it's always been done.
Right. It's just because like before Toby and everything took the buyouts.
Appoint William Sanson, water manager and 811 coordinator, dig safe designee, an hourly rate of $25 per hour for a maximum of 20 hours per week to be paid bi-weekly, term to expire 12/31/2023. Monthly reports to be submitted.
Appoint Brett Lesson, assistant water manager at a rate of $22 per hour for a maximum of 10 hours per week, term to expire 12/31/23 to be paid bi-weekly.
Yeah, I should say hourly rate.
An hourly rate of $22. Yep.
The hourly is missing. Appoint Robert Young at an hourly rate of, at a rate of $22 per hour as training for the water department and town hall maintenance.
Appoint Susan Horton, water billing clerk at an annual salary of $5,085.72. Term to expire 12/31/23 to be paid bi-weekly.
Appoint Lindsay Goyer, assistant water billing clerk at a rate of $18.87 at 3 hours a week.
Acknowledge the water benefit review board members and their terms are as follows. Lou Basil, term to expire 12/31/2024, and we have two vacancies due to the tragic loss of one of our members. We lost a good friend. Such members to serve without compensation but are entitled to the reimbursement of actual and necessary expenses which shall be charged to the water district. They may elect from its members a person to act as chair until 12/31 of each year.
Appoint Tracy Church as building inspector and code enforcer at a salary of $30,257.28. Clerk to the building inspector and code enforcer at a salary of $10,716.12. And the MS4 coordinator at a salary of $2,101.20. Term to expire 12/31/23 to be paid bi-weekly.
Appoint Lisa Bouchard, town hall custodian at an hourly rate of $16.06 at 6 hours per week, with 2 extra hours when needed. Terms to expire 12/31/2023 to be paid bi-weekly.
Recognize the supervisor's appointment of Linda Segendorf as town historian at an annual salary of $4,657.22 to be paid quarterly. Term to expire 12/31/23. Monthly report to be completed.
Appoint Tom Russell as chairman to the planning board, term to expire 12/31/23. Appoint Victoria Spring as an alternate planning board member, term to expire 12/31/2023. Appoint Stephen Valeni as planning board member, term to expire 12/31/2029. Set the annual salary of planning board members at $1,063.86 each to be paid quarterly, and chairman at $1,434.12 to be paid quarterly for budget year 2023. Meetings to be held the first Tuesday of the month. Terms for all planning board members and term expiration dates are William Daniels, 12/31/23, Don Heckelman, 12/31/24, Jeff Briggs, 12/31/25, Harvey Teal, 12/31/26, Laura Brzezzi, 12/31/27, Tom Russell, 12/31/28, Steve Maloney, 12/31/29, Victoria Spring, 12/31/23 as the alternate.
Appoint Stephanie Walkman as clerk of the planning board and zoning board of appeals at an hourly rate of $18.22 for a total of 15 hours per week, split between the planning and zoning term to expire 12/31/23, to be paid bi-weekly.
Appoint Lawrence Howard as the planning board and zoning board of appeals attorney at an annual salary of $15,300 to be paid monthly, term to expire 12/31/23.
Appoint Frank Brzezzi as chairman to the zoning board, term to expire 12/31/23, and set the chairman hourly annual salary of $1,064.88 to be paid quarterly. Set the annual salary of zoning board members at $665.04 each to be paid quarterly. Appoint Frank Brzezzi to an term expire 12/31/27, meetings to be held the third Tuesday of each month. Terms for all ZBA members and their expiration dates are as follows. Nicole Heckelman, 12/31/24, Kevin McGrath, 12/31/25, Timothy Hoffe, 12/31/26, Frank Brzezzi, 12/31/27, Paul Jameson, 12/31/23, and there's a vacancy on the board.
Designate Wayne Bonesteel as an engineer to the town as an independent contractor as needed basis at an hourly rate to be agreed upon between the town and Wayne Bonesteel.
Reappoint Jill Gressens, term to expire 12/31/26 as ethic board members, and appoint Andy Gilchrist as chairman, term to expire 12/31/23. Terms for the members of the ethics board and their term expirations as members. Andy Gilchrist, 12/31/23, Sue Patno, 12/31/25, Tom Weaver, 12/31/26, Jill Gressens, 12/31/27, Connie Van Slyke, 12/31/23.
Does anybody know if Dawn still lives in town?
She's going for the winter, but she'll be back.
Okay. All right. Recognize the following members to the Workplace Violence Committee: Andy Gilchrist, Sue Patno, Jill Gresson, Connie Van Slyke, and Dawn Niebuhr.
Appoint Robert Goyer, dog control officer, at an annual salary of $7,783.90 to be paid monthly, term to expire 12/31/27. Wow, 23, sorry. Monthly reports are to be submitted.
Appoint Tiffany Bucher as youth director, an annual salary of $9,996 to be paid bi-weekly, term to expire 12/31/23.
Set the mileage reimbursement at 65.5 cents per mile.
62.5.
It went up to 65 and they just published that in the last 6 days or something.
Not on my sheet, Tiffany.
Well, my printed one, I wrote it, crossed it out when I saw the change.
65.5.
Designating the record as the official newspaper for the town of Folsom.
I thought it was the Tanjun.
It's always been the record.
The record.
Is that still in business?
Yeah. It's owned by the Tanjun.
Yeah, it's made by the town union.
A little while.
Along with the advertiser, which is why nobody reads it anymore.
Right.
Designate M&T Bank, Trustco Bank, First Niagara Citizens, HSBC, Key Bank, Chase Bank of America, Pioneer as town depositories.
water rate of 2023 at $5.75 per 1,000 gallons of water.
Okay, I need a motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Sue, would you like to do an oral?
Councilman Butler?
Yes.
Councilman Haas?
Yes.
Councilman Marlboro?
Yes.
Councilman Van Slyke?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes. Thank you, everyone. That was very quick and smooth. Unlike the first time I did it. A few years ago. Is there anything, anybody like to comment before we adjourn and go into executive session?
Can you just do the workshop, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Policy review, February 3rd.
No. February,
3rd.
no, 23rd.
We're so close. Schedule of fees workshop to be March 3rd.
March 23rd.
Okay.
2 for 2.
So you written it right in my
What
paper.
time?
What happened?
7
Time.
o'clock.
6
Seven.
o'clock?
You want to do it at 6?
Is that
They're
work
just
for you?
workshops, yeah.
Does that work
Are we
for
set?
you?
Yeah.
March. The fourth
Well,
week of
February,
March.
Six-
February
Yeah,
23rd
it
for
falls to
the
be the fourth
February.
policy
Thursday.
review
February.
and schedule fees March
Yeah.
23rd.
Six.
6 o'clock?
Does that work for you, Jim?
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
we
What's
can-
that, 6:30?
No, 6, I'll just come right
Okay,
tomorrow.
all right. 6 o'clock?
Sure.
Good, thank you. I'm afraid to lean back.
Oh, go ahead, go for it.
I did.
You're sure. We need new chairs.
These are new chairs.
We need to have a motion to go in executive.
My lock is a state.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.